from your breaking news and weather authority. This is 13 Wham News at 6.
Tonight, we have disturbing new details just coming to light about the final hours of Brittanee Drexel's life. Authorities now releasing an interview that tells her convicted killer's account of the Child teen's murder in 2009. Good evening, I'm Matt Malloy. It comes just 1 month before the sentencing of that man's girlfriend for lying to authorities. 13 Wham's Natalie Calzatoni with more on what we've learned. Natalie, good evening.
Good evening, Matt. 13 Wham obtained court paperwork detailing a recent interview Raymond Moody had with investigators describing Drexel's murder. We do want to warn you, the details in this report may be upsetting. Court paperwork obtained by 13 Wham tells convicted killer Raymond Moody's account of the night Brittanee Drexel was kidnapped, raped, and killed while on spring break in Myrtle Beach on April 25th, 2009. According to an interview with investigators last November, Moody claimed he and his girlfriend, Angel Vause, were hunting for a girl that night. Drexel, who had walked from her hotel to another hotel 2 miles away, was in a hurry to get back to return clothes she had borrowed from a friend. Moody told investigators when they saw the 17-year-old on the street, they decided to approach her because she was pretty and alone. Vause pretended to be a tourist and lured Drexel into their Ford Explorer by promising her a ride to her hotel. Moody told investigators he pretended he was lost and switched drivers, letting Vause drive while he restrained Drexel in the back seat. He told her not to panic because he, quote, kidnaps girls and demands $5,000 ransom from the City Chamber of Commerce. Moody said the pair then led Drexel to the tent they had set up at the Pole Yard boat landing south of Georgetown and left Drexel alone with Vause for roughly 40 minutes. According to the sentencing memo, Vause had time to release the teen while Moody was away. Moody told investigators when he returned, he raped Drexel in the tent as Vause watched. He claims he had never killed anyone before, and Vause was unaware of his intentions to kill Drexel. He said he strangled her with a rope and stabbed her with an ice pick through the heart before putting her face down in the river. Moody explained when the pair were back at the apartment with Drexel's body in the trunk, Vause told him she was scared. Moody was worried she would not keep the murder a secret and disposed of Drexel's body alone. He added that he did not return to the burial site until 13 years later when he led the FBI to Drexel's body. Moody agreed to tell investigators the full truth about what happened that night so a portion of his property could be held in a trust for his grandchildren. He's serving life in prison without the possibility of parole. In September, Angel Vause pleaded guilty to all 3 counts of lying to federal agents about where she was the night Raymond Moody murdered Brittanee Drexel. She's set to be sentenced next month. Matt.